Let's explore some essential strategies for answering behavioral interview questions using the STAR method. Number 1, know the categories of questions. There are 5 major categories of questions that are asked in a behavioral interview: teamwork, problem solving and planning, initiative and leadership, interpersonal skills and conflict resolution, pressure, and stress management. Think about these 5 categories and always have them in mind when you are planning your answers, when you are thinking about the structure, and when you are ready to share your stories. 5 major categories. Think about them. Think about how they relate to each other. Think about how they're interchangeable. Think about a response to a teamwork question. What other category could this possibly fit under? Could it fit under leadership? Could it also be problem solving? When you are dealing with a leadership question, could it also be a problem solving question? Could it also be an interpersonal skills question? Think about the interplay among these 4 known categories of questions in a behavioral interview. This is a great strategy. Next, rephrasing our questions. What is the question asking? How else could this be asked? And think in terms of the categories of questions. As I discussed earlier, could a teamwork question be rephrased as a leadership question? Could an initiative question be phrased as a problem-solving question? Think about rephrasing the question. Always rephrase your questions before you begin to give a STAR response. Next, be a STAR. That means answer the question. Answer the question or meet the objective. This is very helpful, particularly if you rephrase it, then it means it will be clear to you what the question is asking. Make sure that you answer the question. Ensure that your story makes you appear qualified and presents you in a positive light. The objective is not just to answer the question. The objective is to answer the question to demonstrate that you are a STAR, that you are not the standard pick, that you are superior to the pool of candidates. There is an invisible pool of candidates, even if you are the only person in the interview. Make sure you stand out. Make sure your STAR is shining. And that means you're going to do all the things that STAR requires by being specific, being quantitative, being concise, and being honest. The method itself works really well to help you to be concise because it breaks down the structure. Please follow the structure and stay on track. Answer the question. Here's the other tip. Avoid common errors. Some of the common errors are around preparation. There is under preparation. There is complete unpreparation. So you're underprepared, you are unprepared, or you're overprepared. All 3 are errors. Underprepared, you haven't given it enough time, you haven't done the research, you haven't explored what skills you have, you haven't thought of the intersection of your skills and the skills required. Unprepared means totally taking it for granted and not doing the work, not doing the pre-work. Overprepared, caused by anxiety, doing all the work, too many rehearsals, becoming unnatural, robotic, and appearing to be just an actor. Please avoid all of these. Be properly prepared, but not over or under. Make sure you do your homework. Have success stories to tell. The point of the interview, the point of the interaction is to demonstrate your exceptionalism. It is to show that you have exactly what is desired and more. So you have to know the competencies that are desired, and you have to know how to link what is desired to the stories that you have to tell. You have to tell a story that is a success. No point in telling a story that makes you look weak. Find the stories that best suggest your exceptionalism and tell those stories. And it gives you an opportunity, if you start to practice now, to talk to family members, co-workers, classmates. Talk to people who know you well and who will be honest with you, and let them remind you of the best stories. Let them remind you of your areas of strength, ones that will get the job done. The bottom line is you want positive outcomes. Here's another tip. You need to remember to move from general to specific. Not your opinions, not the theories, not anything. Real hardcore evidence. This is what I did. This is what happened. It happened on this date. This is how it happened. This is why it happened. Not a theory. What could have, should have, would have, must have, may have. None of that. Specifics. The specificity of your responses is what's going to help you to provide the best, most exceptional response. Another key tip is to know the time. Know what's the average time required to answer one question. Most behavioral interview responses require 1 to 3 minutes. For example, the registered practical nurse interview by video, it's 1 minute. Some others are 3 minutes. You need to know what's required if you are to be successful. That's an important strategy. Understand the format of the interview that you're going to be in. Understand the format of a test if you're going to take it, because that helps you. So make sure you know what's required for the specific interview that you will be taking. And obviously, your goal is to show a track record of success. Look back, think about past successes. Use friends, neighbors, relatives, classmates, co-workers to help you to connect with your past successes, so that when you are given a star question, you have a star answer. You have now learned several star strategies for answering behavioral interview questions. Make a note of those that work best for you and use them when the opportunity arises. Thank you, and Michelle Shaw.